um everybody who's viewing my posts. I just got out of the shower. Literally see my hair is still very, very wet. But well, it's kind of been a long day and I'm a little bit bloated, but I thought I would talk about a few things on the theme of, because a lot of us here went to Harvard, myself included. Sometimes it's good to have a point. A point. Well, okay, let's say the point is to start off the new year right. So this is how I kind of am right now. A little bit off from my original, when everybody saw me in bikini before, which was a while ago. So I would like to lose 5 pounds. Just 5 pounds, not more, not less. The thing is, I still don't have any cellulite. So, the point is not to drop the fat too quickly because there's nothing down here, there's nothing up here. Everything holds up. And my friends care about me and my health, and I've been through a lot of trauma and tragedy, so we at least want me to look the same as I always have. Now, so the second point is how to lose weight but also stay healthy. Now I'm going to talk about you have to work on the thighs. My abs, I never work them. They just come out this way. Just don't work them and the muscles will show by themselves, and my boobs are just always but okay, so I am on a 20-day brain shot therapy challenge, and the name to remember is medicalmedium.com, and the person there is someone named Anthony William, and he is not a certified doctor, but so many people have testified to his proven results. He helps you, he says he primarily helps people who have chronic illnesses, but you can also get help from him if you have just emotional issues. Maybe you, the kind of people who, they go and talk to a therapist, but they don't take, they don't see a shrink, but they'll talk to a therapist kind of thing. There's that. And then there's the other aspect to it, which is, although he's never attended college before and he doesn't have a medical doctor's degree, he's American to the core. He's American, he's all over the place. It's not just movie stars who love him, although many do. Just all types of Americans from all walks of life. And then you go on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, whatever, Twitter, all of the above, and it's not just only Americans, people speaking all types of languages who attest to his health program, which is always full of color. He's currently doing the 20-day live shows, 20 days of live shows, and it's on his YouTube channel, which is where I go, but it's all over all of those other platforms. It's called Brain Shot Therapy. It's nothing too brainy. I went to Harvard, but I studied a lot of art, music, poetry, and I was a choir girl. Of course, I I had a former life as a world-class pianist, but let's put it aside for a long time. So anyways, I'm not a science person. I'm not a science expert. I have many friends who are, but I am not an expert myself. Yet Anthony Williams shows on medicalmedium.com. You can go straight to the website. And here's, I'll talk about this very shortly. You know, he's not gone to college, but he knows everything about the science of the human body. And he knows all the big words, but he also explains it to you like even a kid watching a show would understand. And once again, I don't want to repeat myself, but you know, people from all over the world, all walks of life, have, you know, followed his ideas and his advice when they have serious, you know, sickness, or they just want to get a little, you know, help or something. You know, even famous people, but also very random people like me. This current challenge which I'm on, and I'm sort of getting help, you know, to lose weight, but his current challenge focuses on all of the kind of bad things going on out there, which might hurt your body in here. What that means is he talks about you know, the germs in the foods that you eat outside. When you walk out into a restaurant and you use the bathroom, you might breathe in something bad from the, you know, the person before. Or there, you know, types of germs known as pathogens, viruses, bacteria, not just amoebae, but literally organisms that could harm the human body. So he talks about, on top of that, you know, just the chemicals that are man-made, which are produced in factories, and they come in, you know, whatever you buy in the grocery store, or whatever you put in your hair, on your face, or that you smell. And he's even talked about, you know, there are houses that are 100 years old. There are houses which have been around for 100 years. And the person's cologne from 100 years ago is still smelling, is still in there in the house that's still here today. So God knows what happens with houses which are 300 years old or 400 years old, you know, like, you know, those. I mean, God bless America, you know. I like living in just a nice little 1-bedroom apartment in Manhattan, New York, but you know, what he means is there's all this bad stuff going on out there. Germs, viruses, bacteria. Well, he didn't use the word bacteria. He didn't emphasize the word bacteria so far, but there are viruses, pathogens, external chemicals, antibiotics, which are fed to the cows, which you would then eat. And you know, when everyone's like buying grass-fed beef, no, it's not really just, you know, grass-fed. They mix it in with other cows who have sickness, or the cows got sick and then they got put back in. So even though it's not taken medicine, the cow's not had medicine through its life, it's actually got lots of impurities in the beef that's made out of it. So that is kind of a Harvard English major who's, you know, really, who never works a job because my parents are investors and I'm basically an artist. But that is kind of my summary of what I've learned so far. It's been over a week. I've never heard of this guy before. It's just been 10 days or so. You know, another week to go on this 20-day challenge. After it's over, there's more coming. He does shows. He puts up posts on the internet all the time. He's, you know, he's one of those kind of more famous healers out there. He's got a podcast on Apple Podcast, Medical Medium. It's a number one podcast on Apple Podcasts with regards to health explained in a commonplace, in a normal, easy to understand fashion. And what comes with this, it's completely free of charge. I don't pay a dime for this. There are those, wellness classes out there where you also join online and they make you pay thousands and thousands of dollars for like the 3-week program, and they give you the recipe sheet, send you an email, and do a meditation with you. He gives you all that and it's free of charge. You don't pay a dime for it. This is the grocery shopping list, and each day there are recipes. He tells you them on the show. See, as I mentioned, every day he focuses on a specific problem that the recipe will help to improve. So this is like the schedule. So that's what it is. You can jump in right in the middle, even if you're like way down there, and then grocery list, he breaks it up, first 5 days. It's very typical stuff. You can get it in any store, any kind of store whatsoever. And I will show people my fridge. I did adjust some of my grocery shopping after watching Medical Medium, by Anthony William. So here is what I'm wearing at home. This is either, I don't remember every piece of, my laundry. Either this is Intimissimi Milano, or it is the SHEIN fast fashion brand, SHEIN.com. But it's got its own website, and then it's also available on Amazon.com. I am wearing pink shorties from adidas or adidas, depending on how you pronounce it. I have these fuzzy slippers, which, to be very honest, I don't really like, because everybody knows blue isn't my favorite, is not my favorite color. Pink is. And my pink fuzzy slippers, they got lost because I had to move houses. I had to move houses 2 times last year. I am doing nothing these days other than seeing my doctors for my neck, for my knees, and for the horrible voices that we cannot identify who keep speaking Chinese out the door. Everything's still the same with me. Nothing on. I'm all alone in this apartment and there's no support. I just got out of the shower. Literally, no makeup, nothing. I finished my evening facial, so it's just all the oils. Okay, so what's in the kitchen? Some new small purchases for this diet. Let's do the fun stuff first. This is like the new tree that I've adjusted because Anthony William of Medical Medium really recommends the hummus. So here's all kinds of beans that he makes. He makes hummus with all kinds of beans. I personally enjoy baby food because it digests really quickly, so I never get bloated. He recommends yummy fruit. He recommends veggies. He doesn't recommend like dairy, eggs, or meat, but he completely respects you even if you do so. That's what he always says. I like to snack, to be honest, so I have some olives, and they have anchovies in it, which I like. Although there's one in the grocery store with like hot sauce stuffed in the olives instead, and that's really yummy. But it's very high in calories as well. It's very, very spicy. So okay, so that's gone. And then some stuff. Oh, I still indulge once in a while. Maybe once, not, I don't indulge once a week anymore. I'm on a diet. So I indulge maybe once every month or 2 months, which is, my original lifestyle, you know, is I always eat very little. I'm on a diet. So this is for when I want to indulge and I put it on like a salad or something. Some yummy kind of take advantage while I'm still living in Asia for a few more years. Back in New York, they don't have this stuff. It's, you know, just yummy Asian snacks. And now here's my fridge. A little bit messy. Lots of herbs, as recommended by Anthony William. This is from before the program began. You know, he says he respects everybody no matter what you eat, but he recommends reducing your egg intake. A little bit of carrots. I've developed a taste for spicy food, so now there is kimchi, but really it's very bad for me, so reducing that. But I still eat lots of lettuce, cabbage, sugar-free drinks, because, you know, he totally medical medium, so they recommend sugars, but not too much. Tofus, I have some vegan cheese, it's non-dairy. Some Chinese herb tea. I have some Japanese miso. a little bit of takeout from the other day. Fresh tofu. I have some canned tomatoes, lemons. I made a stew a couple nights ago, so I put it just in Tupperware. All kinds of good stuff in it. Looks gross, but it's really yummy. Of course, the fruits, very important part of the program. These are all, you know, some local, some not, but oh, I have to work on the bananas. He's got a recipe for banana ice cream, by the way. Also getting into vegan cheese. It's completely everything free, but it's still high fat. He recommends low fat, so, you know, cutting down on that. I have yogurts because they were really like on sale. Again, dairy's not recommended, but he says he completely respects you even if you do, but it's not recommended. This is from before. I'll probably, you know, kind of indulge once in a while. I put lots and lots of fresh garlic in, you know, in my stews. It's just much tastier that way. Of course, the veggies. Celery juice is one of the big shots. But he makes it tasty. He puts all kinds of stuff in it. It's all healthy. It's very tasty. I like to put my garlic in, like, you know, in Tupperware or in like in a bag or something. Some veggies, cucumbers. My frozen section is looking kind of, actually it's a lot of kind of dairy free. See, it's dairy free, sugar free, you know, everything free. So a lot of this kind of thing. This reminds me of like the New York delis and New York grocery stores where you can get, you know, sugar-free like ice cream, and you could get it like 10 years ago. I just can't wait to get home to New York. Lots of frozen fruits for smoothies. Wild on the medical medium diet. He says the blueberries are great. It's even better if you buy them wild. I don't know where to get them wild, so I just buy them frozen, but you know, I follow the rules. Again, these are frozen. He recommends wild, not for, you know, wild berries and not just typical berries, but I do what I can. Of course, I don't eat carbs. I don't eat rice, no pasta. So it just looks like rice, but actually it's cauliflower. More of the dairy-free, sugar-free stuff. Like I mentioned, once in a while, once in a blue moon, I indulge. So, got some, did I do that? I got some I got some brown rice noodles. So it makes me feel like I can have a bowl of pasta, but actually it's just made of brown rice. And what else? That pretty much wraps up what I have absorbed so far, January 2023. Saying hi to all my friends, want to show where everything's at, how things are going. I miss everybody very much. I've put away all the Christmas ornaments now, but of course it's all about really not buying new things, but starting to pack, wondering when I'll be completely better so I can move back to New York. So not a lot going on, seeing doctors, going on a diet. What else? Yes, this is really just for all my friends who I miss very, very much, who I can't wait to see again once I get home to the States. But I have to keep going. So just wanted to post this to say hi. Everything's still looking exactly the same. Nothing's changed. Everybody always looks the same. Really, everybody always pretty much looks the same. Some people suddenly, put on makeup all over themselves and it lasts for 5 or 6 years, and then the makeup goes off, and it people always look the way they really just are. So I keep it genuine. I keep it lighthearted, and I just keep on being myself. I just can't wait to see you all again very soon, and let's all somehow keep me motivated so I can lose the 5 pounds I would like to lose. And yeah,